Are you saying the world will always have problems? Are you saying that you actually want it that way? I am saying that the world exists the way it exists, just as a snowflake exists, the way it exists quite by design. You have created it that way, just as you have created your life exactly as it is. I want what you want. The day you really want an end to hunger, there will be no more hunger. I have given you all the resources with which to do that. You have all the tools with which to make that choice. You have not made it. Not because you cannot make it. The world could end world hunger. You choose not to make it. You claim that there are good reasons that 40,000 people a day must die of hunger. There are no good reasons. Yet at a time when you say you can do nothing to stop 40,000 people a day from dying of hunger, you bring 50,000 people a day into your world to begin a new life. And this you call love. This you call God's plan. It is a plan which totally lacks logic or reason, to say nothing of compassion. I am showing you in stock terms that the world exists the way it exists because you have chosen for it to. You are systematically destroying your own environment, then pointing to so-called natural disasters as evidence of God's cruel hoax, or nature's harsh ways. You have played the hoax on yourself, and it is your ways which are cruel. Nothing is gentler than nature, and nothing has been crueler to nature than man. Yet you step aside from all involvement in this. Deny all responsibility. It is not your fault, you say. And in this you are right. It is not a question of fault. It is a matter of choice. You can choose to end the destruction of your rainforests. Tomorrow, you can choose to stop depleting the protective layer hovering over your planet. You can choose to discontinue the ongoing onslaught of your Earth's ingenious ecosystem. You can seek to put the snowflake back together, or at least to halt its inexorable melting, but will you do it? You can similarly end all war tomorrow. Simply as Eli. All it has ever taken is for all of you to agree. Yet if you cannot all agree on something as basically simple as ending the killing of each other, how can you call upon the heavens with shaking fists to put your life in order? I will do nothing for you that you will not do for yourself. That is the law and the prophets. The world is in the condition it is in because of you, and the choices you have made, or failed to make. Not to decide is to decide. The earth is in the shape it's in because of you, and the choices you have my door failed to make. Your own life is the way it is because of you, and the choices you have my door failed to make. But I did not choose to get hit by that truck. I did not choose to get mugged by that robber, or raped by that maniac. People could say that. There are people in the world who could say that. You are all at root cause for the conditions which exist, which create in the robber the desire, or the perceived need, to steal. You have all created the consciousness which makes rape possible. It is when you see in yourself that which caused the crime that you begin, at last, to heal the condition from which it sprang. Feed your hungry, give dignity to your poor, grant opportunity to your less fortunate. End the prejudice which keeps masses huddled and angry, with little promise of a better tomorrow. Put away your pointless taboos and restrictions upon sexual energy. Help others to truly understand its wonder, and to channel it properly. Do these things, and you will go a long way toward ending robbery and rape forever. As for T so-called accident, the truck coming around the bend, the brick falling from the skyline, to greet each such incident as a small part of a larger mosaic. You have come here to work out an individual plan for your own salvation. Yet salvation does not mean saving yourself from the snares of the devil. There is no such thing as the devil, and hell does not exist. You are saving yourself from the oblivion of non-realization. You cannot lose in this battle. You cannot fail. Thus, it is not a battle at all, but simply a process. Yet if you do not know this, you will see it as a constant struggle. You may even believe in the struggle long enough to create a whole religion around it. This religion will teach that struggle is the point of it all. This is a false teaching. It is in not struggling that the process proceeds. It is in surrendering that the victory is won. Accidents happen because they do. Certain elements of the life process have come together in a particular way, at a particular time, with particular results which you choose to call unfortunate, for your own particular reasons. Yet they may not be unfortunate at all, given the agenda of your soul. I tell you this, there is no coincidence, and nothing happens by accident. Each event and adventure is called to yourself, by yourself, in order that you might create and experience who you really are. All true masters know this. That is why mystic masters remain unperturbed in the face of the worst experiences of life, as you would define them. The great teachers of your Christian religion understand this. They know that Jesus was not perturbed by the crucifixion, but expected it. He could have walked away, but he did not. He could have stopped the process at any point. He had that power, yet he did not. He allowed himself to be crucified in order that he might stand as man's eternal salvation. "Look," he said, "at what I can do. Look at what is true, and know that these things, and more, shall you also do. For have I not, said ye ere gods? Yet you do not believe. If you cannot, then believe in yourself, believe in me."